Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the update for this week. So if we look at what happened during the last week, the FSCA issued a statement on Wednesday in which it welcomed the decision of the Appeal Board of the Financial Intelligence Centre Act to uphold the penalty imposed on Nici Parsons' future financials for failing to comply with certain provisions of the Financial Intelligence Centre, or the FPI Act as we know it. Now, the object of this act is, as everybody knows, to help combat money laundering, the financing of terrorism, and other related activities. All accountable institutions that are designated under this act are obliged to comply fully with its requirements. Now, this company, Nici Parsons Future Financials, or JPFF, is a licensed FSP, which makes it an accountable institution under the FPI Act. The FSCA imposed a financial penalty of 870,000 Rand in December 2022 on this FSP for failing to comply with the provisions of the Act, including things like they failed to verify the identity of sampled clients, they failed to screen clients against the targeted financial sanctions list, they failed to develop, document, maintain, and implement a risk management and compliance program, or a RMCP, for anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing. And then they failed to identify, assess, monitor, mitigate, and manage the risks that the provision of its products or services may involve or facilitate money laundering, terrorist financing, and related activities. So this is a reminder to all accountable institutions that the development of a RMCP is the cornerstone of compliance with the FPI Act and is an important step towards effectively combating money laundering, terrorist financing, and related activities. So this is a very interesting decision. The Appeal Board and the FSCA is very serious about making sure that we meet the requirements of the FPI Act. So you have to make sure as a FSP that all your ducks are in a row here, because I suspect this is the first of many problems that you might face from the FSCA. Then in the second story, according to a recent survey by the CFP Board, who is an affiliate of the FPSB in the US, so they manage the CFPs in the United States, more than half of investors are comfortable acting on financial advice that they receive from AI systems, so long as those recommendations are vetted by a financial advisor. Now, this is really interesting. This survey was done in June 2023, and it found that investors from the baby boomer and Gen X generations were more open to advice from AI systems like ChatGPT and Google Board than younger investors. 62% of older investors said they were very satisfied receiving financial planning advice from generative AI, while only 38% of investors under age 45 agreed. However, when thinking about acting on that advice, these numbers really drop off. Just 8% of younger investors say they were comfortable implementing financial advice exclusively from AI, and about 15% for older investors. That just shows you that although our investors will listen to AI and find their information there, when acting on it, they actually prefer the advice of a person. In this case, our financial planners and advisors. And then in a third story that made me sit up a bit, and I hope that in time South Africa can go the same route, some strides are being made in New Zealand when it comes to financial literacy. As part of its political agenda for the upcoming 2023 elections, their Labour Party plans to make financial literacy education compulsory from the beginning of 2025 to address the low level of money and budgeting skills among recent graduates and young Kiwi adults. In a statement, the Labour leader and Prime Minister Chris Hipkins said that young people will leave school knowing how to budget, open a bank account, manage bills, and save and invest their money as part of financial skills in the schools program. They want to make sure that their young people are equipped to handle everyday budgeting, banking, savings, and investment, and have the financial literacy needed. Now, this has been a talking point in South Africa in our financial education consumer committees that we are involved in for quite some time. So let's hope a movement in this manner will also give us some room to address this again with the Minister of Education. And then just a last comment, join FPI on the 14th of September at Leaderex at the Sandton Convention Centre, where we will be chatting about uniquely South African problems consumers face in financial planning. Now, this is a consumer-focused event. You can register for your free ticket today by using the invitation code FPI in capital letters, guest in small letters. We would love to see you there. It is a wonderful day out. And we will have some of our members on stage giving, and also members giving advice in person. So we hope to see you all there. Thank you very much and have a wonderful week.